Hello again, this is PC Delta Link, back with more of our Enigmatica 2 Let's Play Normal Mode, and this is episode 59. Okay, we've got some weird warp effects going on with us right now. We got this hunger effect right before I started it. Well, it apparently makes trippy things in the sky. I'm not sure what's up with that. But it was unnatural hunger that was only satisfied by eating zombie brains. If you try normal food, it says your hunger cannot be satisfied. Oh hey, and it's gone. But if you look at our sanity meter, it is full. We are completely bonkers insane right now, which is just wonderful. Alright, so in the last episode, we had gotten some... we had unlocked the Eldritch Tree for research in here. And did a little bit. We made, you know, our Void helmet and whatnot, our Thaumaturge hood. And so in between episodes, I actually create a second site to create flux rifts at. And I spent a lot of time creating rifts with tons of cobblestone, you know, like we were doing, and closing them with causality collapsers. And so we have gotten a lot of void metal. So I have several bits of it right here, and more seeds if I need it. So, alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clear the remaining research that we have in here. And I had said the other day when I was going through the book, it's like, oh, I don't see any more research. And I missed the giant blinking one over here in the alchemy tree. So there is a void essentia smelter, apparently. So we need a void metal plate for that, which we do have a couple of those. And these are made just like we've been making the brass plates, where just going to the crafting table and putting 3 across creates 3 plate, just like that. Sorry, we have that, so let's go ahead and complete this. Please with the... Oh, it's much higher efficiency. So let's see here. Slightly quicker... Not nearly as fast as the thaumium smeltery. Huh. And it's made with an advanced alchemical construct. Which is actually made from a primordial mote or pearl. We actually do have... These are extremely rare to get. I do have a damaged nodule here. But it's the only one I've gotten so far. Just bad luck. So I don't know if I want to use that on that. We'll see. I don't believe I saw anything in the Aromancy tree or the Artifice tree. But the Infusion tree, I do have this Infusion Stabilization. One of my creations of the Causality Collapser went extremely wrong, and... Oh, we have Eldritch Guardians here. Where's my weapons? Okay, this'll work. Where's my bow? That's a great question. Well, this sort of work. So yeah, these are Eldritch Guardians. They come around when you attract their attention by doing too much Eldritch research and having too much insanity. I love the effect this gives. It honestly reminds me of like a Silent Hill vibe going on with all the fog. That you just can't see anything. Let's see here. I don't see any more of them. I don't know how long this fog lasts either. This has only happened to me one other time, and unfortunately it was off camera, so I'm glad you all get to see this time. Although that does concern me that I can't find my bow. I didn't even realize it was gone. Unless, maybe it's in the chest over here? Maybe I put it away because I didn't think I needed it. And also, my sword is gone, too. My normal sword. Yeah, maybe it's in one of the chests. Or maybe it isn't. Huh. I'll be right back. Let me go take a look. Okay, well, that's extremely unfortunate. But yeah, I've looked in pretty much every chest I've got. And I even looked in the AE system. And yeah, I can't find those weapons. The bow and my original refined obsidian, I think it was refined obsidian, are gone. Which, dang, that's gonna take a lot to remake those. Especially the refined obsidian sword, because that one, you know, it's a tinker's tool, so it levels up from kills, so it got experience from all the times I'd used it, and I've got the draconic sword for right now, that's my only weapon now. So that'll have to do in the meantime, and it's sufficient, but I mean, the other one had looting 3 on it, and it's just really good for farming, and man, that sucks. So, but that's for a between episodes project. Let's move on, though, for now. Sorry, yeah, we had a few things to also get done in this book. So let's start with the Infusion Stabilization. This research tab, this unlocked after I'd said one of our causality collapsers badly failed. It, like, I don't know exactly what happened. It seems like it destroyed one of the objects for the infusion. And even when I tried to put it back in, it wouldn't accept it, and I found out that I had to cancel the infusion. You can right-click it, you know, you right-click with the caster's gauntlet to start it. You can right-click it again to cancel it, but you just lose any resources that were spent on it. But I had to cancel it because the longer it was going, the more unstable it was getting. So, yeah, I had to cancel it because I didn't know what was going to happen. There was explosions going off everywhere, and it was just a really bad thing seeing the infusion break down like that. So yeah, this popped up for Infusion Stabilization. Since here, yeah, placing occult paraphernalia does mitigate the effect. And see, this I didn't know. The more items of the same type you place, the less effective they are. So we have only candles around that place. Let's see. Throwing redstone does not... Maybe there's some way to harness the interference. Let's go ahead and complete that. Redstone inlay. And a stabilizer. That's actually not too bad. Block of redstone, 2 of those inlay. 250 Vs. We're going to address this Vs cost thing shortly. I have found a solution to this as well. So let's see here. Put together something and calling appropriately a stabilizer. Well, not the most creative, but it works. Core of the stabilizer. Instability magnet. Unstable magical energy is drawn to it and discharges flux. Yeah, flux is easier to manage than losing expensive crafting ingredients. No kidding. When discharges occur that would normally knock items off their pedestals, or the discharge can instead be directed to the stabilizer and absorbed. I like this. Need to be connected to the stabilizer via redstone inlay. Huh. So you basically have to lay down this redstone inlay as basically almost normal redstone, connecting it to this stabilizer. Multiple stabilizers are ideal to prevent overloading a single one, leaving some temporary... Yeah, no kidding. Okay, this will definitely be really good for us to get for our infusions. We don't have a lot of room around the altar, but I could probably add... Probably 4 wouldn't be difficult. 1 on each side here. Sorry, that's definitely something to look into. Alright, we got a few more tabs that are unlocked now. Void metal for our Golemancy tree. So this was just examining void metal. So that was obviously just having our thermometer over our void metal that we had. So let's go ahead and complete this. And I don't think that unlocked anything. It's just something to have done. Oh, and I noticed this as well between episodes, but the tabs on the left, I'm a little annoyed it took me this long to realize this, but these show like how much of the tree you have unlocked there. So it's not necessarily what's researched. So see, Eldritch says 100%, but we haven't researched 3 of these things. So it's just if you have all the tabs unlocked. So like Golemancy is at 100%. We have every tab for Golemancy. Arcane Infusion, we're missing probably 1 or 2. We're only at 82%. And obviously I don't know how to unlock them. Artifice is at 100%, so there's no more Artifice nodes. Alchemy is at 100%. Whoops. So there's nothing more for that. Armancy is 82. No idea how to get the rest. And Fundamentals is only 71. Also no idea on how to get the rest of these. So we'll see what else we can do. We're going to complete the rest of the research down here. We do have more than enough Eldritch Theory. Oh, I only have 2. Is that all I needed, or did I need more than that? Oh, we already did the Void Siphon, so yeah. We had just these 2 to finish. So let's start with the Primal Crusher. Let's see here. A tool with inherent morphic instability. Constantly fluctuate between various states so rapidly. Let's take a look. Tool I'm calling the Primal Crusher. Central nature, both a pickaxe and a shovel. It doesn't look like either of them. Effective against taint. Refining 1. Destructive and warping 2. Oh, that's great things on those tools there. Let's take a look. Oh, use void tools and our pickaxe of the core. And of course a primordial item. Yeah, probably not going to make that. Alright, last one we got in the tree is the Void Seer's Pearl. So let's see. When I hold this charm, I feel more connected to the aura and magic. While I have this charm equipped, I will find Vis much easier to manipulate. Huh, and it gives a discount, too. And it requires a primordial item. I've only got one of those. So we probably are going to stick with that. This doesn't need that, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. I think I might make that Void Seer's Bauble. Very high instability. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Well, that's easy to craft at least. Let me see if I can... Yeah, there we go. Fancy amulet. Thank you. Yeah, you talk a lot, I know. Okay. The other thing, I believe you can also use more things than just candles. I think you can use skulls from enemies as well. But I don't have quite as many of those. I can check and see how many we've got. If we do have any, it's going to be skeleton skulls, because I'm pretty sure they're the ones I have the most of. Well, I don't know. Maybe zombie skulls we might have a good amount, too. Let me take a look in here. Unless I moved into the AE system. I see 4 zombie skulls right here. That's really not many, though. 2 skeleton skulls? Huh. I thought I had some of those. Let me take a look here. Oh, well, we could probably use wither skeleton skulls, now that I think about it. Let me just grab these. I don't need 32, but that's half a stack. Because I can just... Yeah, I can place them. That just might work for further lowering instability. So yeah, wither skeleton should be correct to use for that too. Okay, how should I put this? Maybe for the middle? Let's just go with the middle only for right now. Oh, it's not straight. It may not matter, but it matters to me. Might be the same, hard to tell, but... Alright, we'll just leave that. And we'll leave these in here in case I need them. Okay, what did that, I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. We had the pearl... Oh, yes, it was in the... Yeah, here we go. Stabilizer, 200... Yes, we are going to address this Vis cost. So yeah, 250 Vis is a lot of Vis. And it's more than we... we warped around, so that messes up the... I'd teleport a few places looking for that bow and arrow, and that messes up the amount of V you have. I pronounce it Vis, and I think I found out it's technically called V. But, yeah, I don't really care which way it's pronounced, honestly. Alright, I had to save and quit in order to fix that. Okay, let's jump back in here. Okay, there we go. Now we have 168 available. So yeah. I don't know why you have to do that log out and back in thing to fix that if you warp around. It's a little annoying. Alright, but it is what it is. Sorry, there's a way we could get more Vis. I'm just going to keep calling it Vis because I've been calling it that the entire time, and I'm just going to be stumbling over myself if I'm remembering to call it V or Vis. Sorry, there is a way to get more of it. A long time ago, and I think it's in the alchemy... No. Where did I see... Here it is. The workbench charger. Okay, what I missed when I looked through this originally was this paragraph at the bottom here. When Vis is drawn from the aura, it will be roughly split between all 9 of these... I'm sorry, it's the paragraph before. So yeah, this framework allows workbenches to draw Vis not only from the chunk they are located in, but the surrounding 8 chunks as well. So, increasing the amount of Vis you have available. So, we definitely want to make one of these. And they're very... not too expensive either. Although, might be more expensive than I have access to here, actually. 200 is a bit high. And I think even with my discount, I will not have enough for that. Let me go ahead and... Oh, wait. I can't do that. And, yeah, I'm going to need the, No! Ah! Just break it. There we go. Yeah, I need the discount from the stuff, but I also need to be able to fly. And I had to have my chest plate in order to fly. Alright, so what was that? Vis Resonator, and what else? Ordo and Air Crystal. Greatwood Planks. Okay, that's what I couldn't remember. We should have a couple of those. Yeah, we do. We have more than enough of that. Greatwood. We made a ton of Resonators because we've used those to kill off extra Vis when we've been trying to drain an area. And now we just need an Ordo and an Air Crystal. 2, actually. Okay. So let's go to our other bench that we've got in the tops of the trees over here that was slightly more Vis available. If I can find it. I really should have put a torch or something on that at some point. Doesn't help that the workbench is green. Too high, we're in the cloud layer. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, 244 available here. Much better. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this on. Yeah, I made a new pair of goggles of revealing because I didn't want to wear the hood all the time since it causes permanent warping the more you wear it. So, I decided to take it off for now. Alright, so let's make our little pattern that we had for that. And then we need our air and Ordo. 174 Vis. Yeah, we would not have had enough for that at the other place, at our main area. Do I have any torches? I do. I really need to mark this. Oh, they're attaching... Oh, they can't attach to leaves, right. Okay. Well, that should be enough to find it in the future. Ah, and I'm not wearing the chest plate anymore. Okay. Alright, back in here. So this workbench charger, you just right-click it onto the bench. Well, probably shift right-click it. Yeah, you have to shift right-click it. Alright, now it has this little thing it adds to it. Now if we look at our Vis available, we have 1,494. Isn't that way better? So now all those super expensive items we looked at a long time ago, like, for instance, the Infusion cost, which makes it run slower, this was 500, and I thought I was actually going to have to fly around and look for a chunk that had 500 Vis in it. And yeah, and I just never found anything close. I think the highest I found naturally occurring was about, I want to say it was around 280 was the highest I ran across. It's kind of hard to do that because, you know, in order to fly around and actually do that, you have to take your thermometer and wait for it, see how it keeps changing every time we change a chunk. So it's very slow and inefficient to look around and find, because you have to wait for the thermometer to update for the chunk you're staying. So you can't just like go blaze out super fast. It's not going to update quick enough to keep up with the area you're in. So yeah, but I never really found, you know, anything better on that. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple things ready, and we will get some of the higher crafting done that we're after today. So give me a few minutes here. Okay, as you can see here, we have our... Oh, lag. We have some lag, that's what we have. We have our stabilizers here, and arcane slabs, our blocks of redstone, arcane stones, Vis resonators, 2 complex mechanisms, and the redstone inlays. We made half a stack of the inlays. So, alright, let's go ahead and grab these. So can I just plunk it right there? I'll just put one here as well, and then give me those inlays, and let me see. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, and I see when it's connected, it's got little runes that appear on the side of the pedestal. And I think it said that they will connect with... Yeah, they can connect through... through pedestals. Pedestals count as, like, these inlays. So, alright. Does this cover all of it? Not quite. We need, one going there. Oh, no! And one there. So, yeah, technically that covers all the altar. I would want more eventually. I would like 2 more, but I don't have enough mechanisms made at the moment. So I'm going to have to do some work on that between episodes. I'm also going to have to farm more of the Fluxris because we need a second primordial item because we'll use one to create the Void Seer's Pearl. Right here, this primordial item. And then the other one we need for the Advanced Alchemical Construct, which is used for the Void Metal Essentia Smeltery. So, yeah, I'll have to do some work on that between episodes. But we're actually approaching the end of Thaumcraft. We don't have a whole lot left to do on this, really. The trees are pretty much all done. What's left, I don't know how to unlock it. At least not without, I don't know, a guide or something telling me. And guides for this are kind of hard to find. At least ones that tell you, like, what research is on the tree and how to unlock it, especially this fundamentals tab. We're missing a good amount here still, but we've got most of the endgame stuff that I'm aware of. We'll craft some more of this next episode. We've still got an episode or 2 left of Thaumcraft, for sure. But, yeah, after that we will be moving on to a different mod, and I am not 100% sure what I do want to work on next. I do think I want to take a small break from magic mods. Thaumcraft, this is, you know, I said a long time ago I'm not great with magic mods, and that's still true. So I probably will move away from magic for a little while, back into a tech mod of some kind, because I'm much more comfortable using tech mods most of the time. Might look into nuclear craft. Nuclear craft is like there's a lot of machines, it's a lot of different fuel mixings and mixtures and a lot of radioactive isotopes, and it's an interesting mod, and I don't know a whole lot about it. I've only dabbled in it slightly, more so in the expert pack than when I played that one than I have in this pack. But yeah, this might definitely be worth looking into a little bit. But that's going to be a future decision. I've got a couple ideas I could work. There's a fusion generator mechanisms I still want to put together at some point. The next magic mod we'll move into, we really had 2 choices. It's either between blood magic or astral sorcery. Between the two, I know slightly more about blood magic than I do about Astral Sorcery, but Astral Sorcery is also shorter. So I'm leaning toward Astral Sorcery for our next magic mod, once we finish Thaumcraft. But that's going to be a while away still. We've still got some stuff to do. Embers is something I will look into eventually. I've never played with it. I don't know hardly anything about it. I've just seen like a spotlight video on it in the past, but it did look kind of fun. So that's going to be one we'll cover eventually. We'll cover almost everything in this tree at some point or another. In this quest book, I should say. So we will eventually return to Industrial Craft. We only did some basics on there. We'll get into nuclear power on there and whatnot. And yeah, this series has many, many episodes before I'll be done with it. So don't worry about that at all. Yeah, an advanced rocketry to visit other planets. I don't know anything about how this works in going to other planets, but I'd like to learn eventually. So we've already done a lot of environmental tech. Guess you have to go through some of these, because most of these, yeah, I was going to say, a lot of this should be done. Oh, and it's updating automatically. Yeah, it's figuring out that I've gotten a lot of this done. Yeah, tier 6, yeah, we stopped at tier 4 because we really didn't need it higher than that. At least not yet. And the tier 5 is stupidly expensive. Yeah, it's nice to see that most of that was finished already. Alright, it's probably going to go nuts showing a lot of completed quests, maybe. No? Not doing that? Okay, I guess it's not going to do that. But yeah, we've still got probably, if I had to throw a guess out there, probably 2 more episodes in Thaumcraft for now. Until I find something more meaningful, or I'm able to find some of the rare materials that we're missing. So between episodes, I'll try to get another piece of primordial item from our, our area over yonder. But I think that's going to about do it for now. I know we're a couple minutes early, but then again, I usually run late, so I find that could be an improvement in a way. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.